If you need some extreme cleaning motivation to clean those everyday spaces that you cleaned yesterday and that you will be cleaning tomorrow, then this is definitely the video for you. Sometimes I feel like my life is on repeat, like it's Groundhog's Day, where I just wake up and do the same exact thing over and over and over again. My name is Jessie. I am a stay-at-home mom of 3. I have 2 teenagers and a newborn baby boy that I just had in July. So I am postpartum. The kids are back to school. My husband is back to working, traveling away from the home Monday through Friday. He does some traveling up and down the East Coast for his job. So I am home, I'm holding down the fort, I'm doing all the things. So if you need that kind of motivation, this is definitely the channel for you. If you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over, I am right there with you. I have the same routines, I get in the same sort of cleaning rut of even cleaning the spaces in the same patterns, just because it's familiar, just because I know I like to work in a circle, but I'm trying to switch it up a little bit today and doing things kind of out of my normal order just to shake it up. Sometimes that's what we need to do. Usually I would start on my island, but I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and tackle the dishes first and then work my way around the room. So if you need some extreme cleaning motivation, this is the video for you.
All this time, I've been feeling hopeless till you came around. All this time, you're the only reason I'm not chasing highs. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love? I don't know. No one ever showed me I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart. Maybe I can start to love again and tend to my scars. Can you show me how? Can you love me with all you've done? 'Cause I'm coming alive. I just wanna come alive.
As I mentioned previously, I just had my baby boy Malcolm in July, and that really did shake up my world a lot. He is just so cute and growing so fast. He's actually closer to 3 months than 2 months because like I said, time is flying by so fast. Before I know it, he'll be walking around here, running around here. But I just have to say that even though my kids have like such a large age gap, he has brought so much like joy and excitement to the house. Like the whole house just revolves around him. The older kids absolutely love him and love holding him and playing with him, and they're so excited to watch him grow as well. And he absolutely loves hanging out with his sister and his big brother, and I just know that they're just gonna have such a sweet close bond as they get older. I am out of my Mrs. Meyer's lemon verbena, so I was looking for some barkeeper's friend just to kind of have on hand for the sink and other areas of the house, but I couldn't find any, so I just got this soft scrub, which is a similar thing to use, and it had this lemon scent, and oh my gosh, it made my whole kitchen just smell so good. So I was kind of happy with how it shined up my sink, but also how it just refreshed the entire kitchen.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now.
One thing I don't have in this huge kitchen is an actual pantry. So my husband and I installed these little pull-out shelves over here for easy access to like snack foods for the kids and things, but it does get overwhelmed. I need to buy some more of those clear bins, but right now I'm just working with what I have, so I figured I would go ahead and organize and restock some areas, just because it was driving me crazy every time to open up the drawer and just see the little bags of chips everywhere.
I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, you're so sure I'll stick around. We're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. No, we're not the same.
For stuck-on foods, I like to use this little trick of just putting a spoon inside of my cleaning cloth, and then it doesn't really scratch up the area, but it helps be a little bit more abrasive to get any of those really intense stuck-on foods. Even though I kind of sprayed it down and let it soak in a little bit, when I was scrubbing, it really wasn't coming up. So the spoon in the little microfiber cloth is just a little trick I like to use to kind of get things agitated and up off the counter.
My breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my you agree? This is not the way it is supposed to feel. Oh, and I can see.
I do have plans to redo the backsplash in here, just because I think it would brighten up this whole kitchen, because I actually do really like the dark counters, but the beige backsplash and then also the dull lighting underneath the counter, underneath the cabinets, really kind of bring the whole kitchen down. So eventually I'm going to put new LED lights underneath the cabinets and in the glass cabinetry, and then also do a brand new backsplash.
Just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my
This poor little kitchen table, I love this thing. I actually got it from Walmart and it's held up really, really well, but it gets the brunt of just everything because we eat breakfast here and my husband works here when he is home on the weekends. So the best way that I have found to actually clean this the best is with a magic eraser, or to use like Clorox wipes as well. It doesn't leave any kind of residue. Any other kind of product that I've used on this table has left a sticky residue or product, even vinegar, it just leaves streaks. So just the magic eraser or the Clorox wipes are the best bet for me.
Hurt the ones you say you're so deep in love with. You don't know nothing, 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 nothing. You don't know what it feels like. Baby, I'm hurting, 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 hurting. And you don't even ask why I'm staying up all night. I haven't slept since you came into my life. Why I'm drinking all the time. Why I'm feeling lonely when you're here by my side. I just want something, 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 something from you that feels right. But I know nothing, 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 nothing will do, not this time. You tell me that you care for me, but I don't think it's true. You say I know you.
I added these little felt pads to these chairs when we first got these way back in October, and I haven't really cleaned them off. I was going to vacuum them off, but because the felt pad stickiness was smaller than the little feet underneath, the hair was sticking underneath, so I just figured I would go ahead and take these off. I have a bulk bag of new felt pads, so I was just gonna go ahead and replace them instead of trying to clean off these. And maybe I'll do a better job of routinely cleaning the felt pads, because that was just absolutely disgusting.
You tell me that you care for me, but I don't think it's true. You say I'm all you got, but baby, all you got is you. You promise me you're everything, but never see it through. I don't think you truly love me. If you did, you wouldn't hurt me this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
It had also been probably, let's see, almost a year since before I got pregnant, since I had really done a really good scrubbing on the grout of these floors, and there were some areas that were just really, really bothering me. So I'm just going to get down on my hands and knees and use that Good Grips little scrubber to scrub the entire grout lines on the entire kitchen floor. Yes, I know that they have long handled ones, and that, you know, doing it the old fashioned way on your hands and knees, there are better, more efficient ways, but I just like doing it that way. I just feel like I can actually see that I'm getting things up, and just really get down there and use some elbow grease. I was doing this while the baby had a good nap, and I do have the ventilation going in there as well. The bleach was only on a couple spots. The rest of the time I just used some hot water and Tide in that bucket. As you can see, I only bleached a few of the bad areas, but in the entire kitchen I scrubbed the floor with hot water and Tide, and it really did brighten up the entire grout line. When my husband got home, he's like, wow, the floors look amazing. So it did a really, really good job.
Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love again. Let me love again. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me love again. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love again. Wanna let go, I wanna lose you. Fall out of love as you're supposed to.
Once the grout was clean, I was showing you that I had gotten bleach on my leggings, which I was really kind of sad about. but I wanted to go ahead and use my Cedar rinse clean mop to mop the tile portion. Last video I did, I mopped my floors 4 times because I read or I saw on Instagram this cleaning company, they said every time they clean a customer's house, they mop until their mop water is clean. Now, I don't have time for that every time I mop, but I kind of do want to do it at least once a week, every other week or something like that. Do that because it's crazy how disgusting these floors get with people coming in. That kitchen door is the main door that people use in my house. Between that door and then the back sliding door, those are the doors that get the most area. And so this is the high traffic area in the kitchen. When my family does come home, we do take our shoes off, either at that back sliding door or at the garage door or the kitchen door. So we do try to do a no shoes in the house rule, but it still just gets absolutely disgusting. The floors really do get beat up in this house.
Hey, listen up, I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can see, cause you have closed your eyes. You say you listen, but you're missing what it's all about.
So I managed to mop twice. I was on limited time because I spent most of my time doing the grout, but I think it did a really, really good job. Any of the dark areas that you see is just the grout trying to dry. It really did do an amazing job of getting it all cleaned up. There's the before shots, and then afterward is the after, and as you can see, all of the grout got lined up and it just looks a million times better. I would obviously love to redo these floors, but it's not happening. My husband doesn't have much input on what I do around the house, but he was adamant on keeping the kitchen floors. So, you gotta have compromise in a marriage and in DIY. He does a lot of stuff for me, as you can see on this channel. So, sometimes you just gotta compromise and let them have a win every now and again.
Now if you break it, I can take it, I don't need a prize. Leave out the fact that I am up against 1,000 guys. My intuition efficient, cause I can't use my mind. Don't try to tell me how it's done, you haven't done your time. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah.
I have some very exciting news. I've been talking about it ever since we moved into this house, but we finally have our gas fireplace insert arrive to the house, and we are going to be installing that very, very soon. So that faux fireplace back there and the TV and that whole back wall in the background of me cleaning off this gross fan will totally be changing in the next upcoming weeks, and I am so excited about it.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning.
So I'm just going to go around and clean up any spots on this couch. This couch is new. I just bought this in April, I think. March, April, and I get a lot of questions about whether or not I regret buying a lighter couch and how the couch is, is it still comfy? Do I still love it? I still absolutely love this couch. I don't mind at all that I have a light couch, because these spots and these dirty marks would eventually be there anyway, like, but it would just blend in. Like, say in my older couch I have a dark microfiber couch, and it was like dark brown, so I probably wouldn't see the spots to actually clean them up in a timely manner, and then the couch would just get super funky and then I wouldn't even know. So I would rather see it so I can handle it and clean it. And the Hoover Smart Wash makes it so easy, as you can see, to just get up any little like food marks or like Sammy drool spots, or like whatever is on his feet when he climbs up there. I usually do have a throw blanket that I throw over the couch to kind of protect it a little bit, but so far this couch has been so easy to clean, and I don't mind doing it every week or every other week or once a month or whatever, as needed. I like rather see the dirt to clean it than have it there and not know about it and then it just become a big funky mess.
Find a way to align with each other. Let's move closer to a new history. Find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together. To go on Right, your lips won't let me go for long now. Right, I already know what's on your mind.
So I bought Malcolm a new little play floor mat. The other one he had was really tiny, so this one is much bigger and he absolutely loves it. I had thrown the little mat part in the washing machine so he could, so I could get out any kind of dyes or anything from the factory or it being shipped, and he just absolutely loves playing with this thing. He loves the amount of room he has to roll around in it, and he is super happy. He is such a growing boy. He is teething already and getting so big. He is 17 pounds already. He's just growing so fast, and I feel like he's going to, like I said, be this little toddler in a blink of an eye. So I'm just trying to enjoy every single moment I have with him as he grows. I noticed recently that the drawers were everything was thrown in there and it was a hot mess. So I figured I would clean out this china hutch in my dining room and organize and get rid of things that weren't supposed to be there. You'd be amazed at how much stuff I could fit into these drawers. I have my Ray Dunn silverware, I have a black set, and then I have 2 sets of the white, just so that it, when I entertain or whatever, I can use these fancy, they're not really that fancy, but I can use my fancy Ray Dunn silverware, and I like to keep them in here, and these are kind of the ones that we don't use very often on a daily basis, just because I'm afraid they'll break, especially in the kitchen with the tile floor. I have lost so many of my Rae Dunn cups and things, and I also didn't realize how many cloth napkins I had and napkin rings. And then I also keep like ribbons from packaging. Like the Rae Dunn Christmas always packages their items so beautifully with like really pretty ribbon, and I always like to reuse the ribbon when I decorate, or you never know when you might need some pretty ribbon. So technically it's free because it's included in the packaging, so I don't want to throw it away. I'd rather reuse it, so I'm going to organize that as well.
You held me back when I tried to move on from your life, so you stole my life with clarity. So hold me back, now you're here, 'cause I'm mad, show no fear. Wanna let you know just how it felt. Oh no, 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 no. Don't you think we could? There's no way we could be.
It's funny because I thought that I only had this amount of ribbon, and then when I opened up another drawer, I found a whole nother stash of the same type of ribbons. So I'm going to start out by rolling these neatly, and then I put them in 2 little Ziploc bags for storage. But then I realized, oh wow, I need a whole nother system in a little bit. So I'm going to be reorganizing these after I already sort of organize them. But that's kind of the way life goes, is you just gotta go with the flow and figure out things as you go.
Been down, trying to figure things out, end up losing myself in it. But I'm done being done, gotta end it all now. I won't ever turn it round again. Oh no, 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 don't you
In the 2 long drawers are all of my charger plates from like Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby, and I have some extra table runners in there. And then I had this set of black Rae Dunn plates, and I decided to bring them out and go wash them, and then I'm going to use them for every day, because I have 2 sets of Rae Dunn plates. I have the bigger dine ones, and then I have the Let's Eat ones. And like I said, in my kitchen, we've dropped some plates, we've lost some plates, we've chipped some plates. So instead of these black plates just sitting in here hanging out and never getting used, I'm going to move them into the kitchen and use them every day.
'Cause I'm bulletproof, 'cause I'm bulletproof. Yeah, I'm bulletproof. Now I'm bulletproof. You might fall, you down, but I'm flying high. I'm bulletproof. Don't let me touch the ground. You can never bring me down. You can never bring me down. Can never bring me down. 'Cause I'm bulletproof. Yeah, I'm bulletproof. 'Cause I'm bulletproof.
I at first had just put them all in a plastic bag, but then I decided to organize them by color. So I had to take some out and reorganize, and I put the white with the white, the red with the red, and then the pattern with the pattern. That way it would be easy just to grab what I needed instead of having to dig in the little bags.
In a city full of shade, everything feels hollow when you are away. When it all comes down, when our life is too big to confound. You said I can't love anyone but you, and I know exactly what to do. You said I can't love anyone but you. I'm so yours if you want to. Do we feel the same way I do? That this will last forever, that we'll never be done. Take my hand, I know you want to. Let's spend this night together instead of on our own. When it all comes down, when our life is too big to confound.
Then it was time to redress my table with my little fall tablescape that I had. I did a whole fall clean and decorate with me a couple weeks ago, and I just put a very simple little tablescape on here. I do like putting tablescapes on just because it looks pretty, and I don't mind just moving them over if we are going to be using the table. That's why I try not to do like super elaborate tablescapes, just because I like having the table set in here, because we only use this like on Sundays, or if we're doing a project, or if we're just wanting a bigger space to do things in. So I like having this set in here so that we can look at something pretty when we walk by. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Hopefully you got some motivation. Like I said, I'm just cleaning the same spaces just like you. I try to switch it up. I try to keep it interesting. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm just a stay-at-home mom, and I need to check off all the things on my list every single day. And it looks very similar to the thing that I did yesterday and the week before, and some of the things I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So just thank you so much for watching my video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads.